Okay, so what we have here is the 2012 higher level question B3, and this question is looking at setting up coordinates. So the first thing that you do with a coordinates question, set up the table in the top right hand corner of your sheet. So we have A, B, C, D, E and F. Four columns. This column is right, up, down. Okay. So A is 165, 205 for B. So I'm getting these directly from the question. 105, 120, 170 and 155. Then we have 0, 80, H, 0, H, 0, 510, 60, 75, 110 and 70. Now, to fill up this column, the right column, we look for the lowest number here in this, which is 105, and we take 105 away from all other numbers in order to work out our value. So you always look for the lowest number, and you always take that lowest number away from the remaining, the other values here. So in this case, we have 165 minus 105. This becomes 60. $100, 0, 15, 65, 50. We will not be using any numbers. Now, so we can start slightly left to center, and we're going to start with the 0 value. So I'm going to draw a line up and down. This will be 0. I don't know the height. I'm just told it's H, so I don't know that yet. I'll work out later on the question. But I know I can go down 75. So I go down 75. And that finds C. Okay? So that's that done. Then we can pick any rest, so I can go 60 then, for A we'll say. So I measure 60 to the right from 0, up 0, down 70. That's A down there, A here. Next one is from 0, we measure across 100, up 80, down 110. That finds B. D is next, 15, 0, 60. Measure over 15, measure up 0, measure down 60. That gets D. That's D at 0 height. Next one is E, which we can do. 65, H, 0. So measure across 65. I don't know what height to go up yet, but I know that I have to go down 10. That finds E. And then finally then we have F, which is 50, 0, 25. So I measure across 50, I go up 0, and I go down 25. F. The planes in the question, so in the question the planes are A, B, C, D, A, B, E, F. So I join A, B, C, D together in one color if I can. And then we do A, B, E, F. Now, okay. In front elevation, I can't really do anything because I don't know where C is up here. I don't know where E is up here. All I can do is join A to B. Okay. Now, you're asked then, in part A, is to set it up. Part B, determine the height H for part C and E. So I have to find the height of C and I have to find the height of E. Now there are a couple of ways we can do this. Okay, there's loads of ways we can do this. We have C here in plan. So what I could do is, if I take the angle that the line CB is travelling in plan, and I pass that through D like water level, that finds a point O on the line AB. I bring O up into front elevation. And that will find one point here. I can then take the angle, so I took CB, so I can take the angle that AB is at, bring through D. Do you know, this particular system is far too complicated. This is what the state exam says as answer. And I think it's too long and too complicated. I think the better thing to do would be to do it the way that I know of doing it, which is a lot easier and a lot faster. So I'm going to remove that and do it the faster way. Okay. We are trying to find C. We have C in plan, but we do not have it in front elevation. If we find C, we can find E, because C and E are at the same height. Now I have the line DA. Here is DA in front elevation. And we can see that DA is a horizontal line in front elevation. Okay? There's D going to A, there's D going to A. If I take the angle that DA is at in plan, and I pass that same angle out through C, I am using a horizontal cutting plane. Because I went parallel to DA out through C. That finds a point O on the line AB here, and I can bring that up. There is point O. O to C is parallel D to A in plan. That means if I take the angle that DA is at front elevation and I bring that horizontal across from O, I can find C in front elevation, because the line CO, this dotted red line I'm now drawing in, that line and that line are parallel in front elevation because we made this line and this line parallel down in plan. Now the state exams may have adapted their solution to do that, but from what I remember they did not. And there is a third way of doing it. That's the way I did it in class, which is a very long way. And I will do that in class with you, the long way, hopefully before the mock exams. So we have C, we've also got E, so I can complete my front elevation. Now, let's hit detail. Here we go. You're asked to get the dihedral angle between the two planes. So, to get the dihedral angle, there are 4 steps.
Sorry for the interruption. Could William Kelly, the secretary, please come to the office?
Step 1, find true length of line of intersection. Step 2, look along true length with 2 other points. Step 3, find dihedral angle. Okay, so I'm going to look perpendicular to the line AB. So I set myself up like so, alongside my 45 against the line AB. I flip my set square, go with B, go with A, and I'm going to bring out 2 extra points. 1 point from one surface, 1 point from another surface. So I might bring out point D, and I'm going to bring out point E also, which is on the same line. In this is a coincidence in this question, the 2 of them are on the same line. Wherever I want, I draw my new XY line. Now, plan going into an elevation. Therefore, the heights in this elevation will work in this elevation. I need to get the height of B. I need to get the height of A. So here is B. That's the height of B. A has a 0 height in front elevation. A is a 0 height, so that means this is A. I'm using D. D has a 0 height, so that means that this here is D. And I'm using E, so that means that I'd say the height of E, which is there. There is E. I can join A to B. There's no you join D and E back, you can leave them as they are. So I have found the true length line intersection, I have found 2 extra points. Now I look along the true length line intersection. So I'm going to look down along this line. So I look down along the line AB. I bring D out at the same angle. I bring E out at the same angle. Flip my set square, and just outside my drawing, I can draw a new XY line. The distances that are going to be out here will be from this elevation down into plan. So that means from this XY into plan, or from this XY into plan. So the distance from here to B will work from here to B. The distance from here to A will work from here to A. The distance from here to D will work here to D. The distance from here to E, this XY to E, will work from this XY to E. Okay? So there's E. Join those back. A, B, joins there. D, E, joins to here. What I usually do is I make an X, and then this is the Dihedral angle. Get your protractor, measure that angle, write down what that angle is. It's always good to do that for the exam. So the length of that angle appears to be 70 degrees. Okay, that's part A, B, and C done. Part D is determine and indicate the horizontal and vertical trace of a oblique plane that contains a surface A, B, E, F. A, B, E, and F. That's what to do. So we're looking at A, B, E, F. We're trying to find the angle contains that. So the technique that I would use is shoots in the gun. So we did this back in 5th year. If I go down here and I use the line, let's say B out through E. Okay, so I shoot B out through E. Where that hits the XY line, I go straight up. Okay, I went B through E, hit the XY line, went up. B through E in front elevation, and where that hits that line that's going up, that is a point on the vertical trace. I can do B out through A also. That won't work too well. Oh yeah. So I can do B out through A, but that's going to achieve nothing. It's going to hit the XY line. But when I go B out through A down here, I can get set up with no match. Okay. So instead, I'm going to find the horizontal trace. So I'm going to leave the vertical trace and find the horizontal trace. So I'm going to go E down through F. E down through F. Hits the XY line there. Go straight down. E down through F. That F is a point on the vertical trace. If I go B down through A, drop a line straight down, B down through A, that's also a line on the horizontal trace. So if I join the two of them together, the line FA, just make it a little bit longer, that is the horizontal trace found. and I just join P then to that dot I found earlier on, and that is the vertical trace. And that's your answer, VTH. Now, what I would recommend is that you practice that question, you come back to me with the solution when you get stuck, pause, rewind, watch the video a few times. This is very, very important for your mock exams. Okay, this particular style of question, when H is in the question, or when a value is left out. I'll be doing another one in class also. Okay, thank you.